In this video, I'd like to show you how to upgrade your Poultry Hawk control box to the new IPP kit. If you have the original NOCO end, or if you have the Switchcraft end, this is to show the upgrade to the new IPP control box wire kit. In order to complete this upgrade, you're going to need 8 different tools. You're going to need a drill, you're going to need a 1/8 drill bit, and you're also going to need a step drill, and that goes from like 1/4 to 1 1/4 inch, because you're going to be drilling 1 1/16 hole. You're also going to need a 1/4 inch ratchet with a 10 millimeter socket or a 3/8. You're also going to need a Phillips screwdriver. You're going to need a straight screwdriver. You're going to need a tape measure and a marker. All right, the first step you want to do, you want to take your power switch and put it in the off position. And you open the control box, you go inside of the control box and get a hold of your power switch. You're going to rotate this about 180 degrees, enough to get this Phillips screw faced up. Now you take a Phillips screwdriver, you loosen this screw and remove this wire. After you have that wire removed, you'll want to take a 3/8 socket or 10 millimeter and remove this nut. So you have the red wire coming up, and you also have the black wire which goes on this post. So you'll remove that black wire, take a clip and snip this little zip tie, then take your Phillips screwdriver and loosen these 4 screws. On the back side of this speed control is little tubes that hold those screws. You're not going to lose any. So after you have that loosened up, then you will lift this up and you'll be able to remove that wire from behind the speed control. That's when we go to the bottom of the box, and if you have a NOCO connection, it's a lot like this. You'll take the lock collar off and remove the receptacle. If you have the Switchcraft, it's a little 5/16 hole here, and the nut is on the bottom side. So you'll remove that, and then you'll remove the old wire. Now is when you want to drill out for the new receptacle. If it's the NOCO end, you have a 7/8 inch hole. You'll use a step drill and you'll drill 1 1/16 inch, not much more than that. And then you'll be able to use that to install the new receptacle. If you have the Switchcraft, that is a 5/16 hole. You're going to have to relocate the beginning of it. And if you take a tape measure on the bottom of your control box, and I do it on the outside, you want to measure up 1.5 inches, and from the outside edge, you want to measure 1 inch in. So it's 1.5 inches up and 1 inch out. There you'll make a mark. Then I would take a drill and I would put an 1/8 drill bit in the drill, and I would drill a pilot hole, because then when you use your step drill, you will be including and also eliminating your 5/16 hole for the Switchcraft connection. After that hole is made 1 1/16, that's when you get your new wire end kit, the box charger wire kit 100-976. You'll insert that through the bottom, put the new lock collar on it, put the wire through the new lock collar, run the wire behind the speed control, and then I would hook up the red wire to the control switch and the black wire to your negative post on the back side of your control box plate. When that is in place, then make sure your wires are underneath the speed control, and once again you can mount your speed control, and that should be all that's to it. After you have that completed, your 25-foot 101-124 cord kit will plug right in. There's no such a thing as a male end, female end. These ends will fit together. The 975 wire end kit will plug right in, and also your charger cord, your 25-foot cord, either one will plug directly in. Just match the colors and they plug together.